We're live. All right, let's just make sure we're in the right spots. I'm not seeing anything yet.
We're a little early.
Talk to your audience.
We're 30 seconds early.
We are. Just 30 seconds. We figured we'd go ahead and get a jump on this. Yep, there we are. Okay. Happy Tuesday. Happy October. All those good things.
It is fall.
It is fall. Weather's not really fall.
Yes,
well, I guess it is.
We didn't get into the triple digits today, so it's fall.
Hey. So if you are on Facebook, sometimes we can't tell who is who. So if you're not a believer, let us know who's on and who's saying hey, because all we see is hey. Anyway, we're excited to see you guys. We had a fun rally this weekend, didn't we?
We sure did.
We did. We were fortunate enough to have some people come here.
Yeah.
We had a really good time. Rented some little folding chairs and just had everybody in the living room and watched it on the big screen. Hey, John. Hey, Krista. Hey. So yeah, that was super fun. We really, we had a good time. Are you reading? You trying to read?
Yep.
So anyway, okay, we're going to get started because we're not going to go for a full hour. We're just going to talk about a few things. And then if y'all have any questions, y'all let us know what they are. But let's see. So I wanted to mention Rally. Rally was good. I think the booking blitz was good. We've had, I don't know how many parties have been booked. I guess we can see that probably on the thing in the back office. But yeah. I know we've had a lot of people that have booked parties. We had a lot of people that booked them right then and there. I know Krista's group had a ton of parties booked. So that was awesome. But everybody is, hey, Sunshine. Everybody hopefully got some parties booked, and they extended it till today because Facebook and Instagram went wonky yesterday. Okay, that was weird. I didn't even really realize what was happening. I tried to go on live yesterday morning just to get my stuff going for the week, and I was having trouble with it. And I just figured it was my computer. Remember I sent you that text and said I was ready to throw it out the window?
Yep.
Because I thought it was my computer. So anyway, it was actually kind of nice, but it was funny because as soon as I guess it went live again, my messenger started ting, 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 ting. And so I knew something was working again. But so Krista booked 8. That's awesome.
Wow.
Just today.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Good job. So yeah, it was nice that we, it wasn't really nice that we had a break. It was kind of nice for me. But hey, Sandy. Hi, you guys. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to Be Live, I can't tell who's saying hi. So if you just put your name beside it, if you want us to know who is saying anything, because otherwise we don't know. Okay, so we all know we've got our Toys for Tots going on. Do you know what that's about?
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
I pay attention sometimes.
You were paying attention at Rally.
Yeah.
Awesome. You were actually paying attention. I did notice that. You were really all over it. So that's good. So, it wasn't even over, and I had a customer that ordered the whole pack. So, hi, Carrie Ann. How are you? So that is a really cool thing for us to be doing. How's your baby doing? Our little Cooper, he's doing fine. He's fine. He's outside right now. He's extremely hyper. I guess that goes on until he's a couple years old. I'm used to getting pets from what do you call them? Like, that is a really cool thing for us to be doing. Why is it
like a rescue?
Yeah, rescue pets. So I'm not used to getting them when they're babies. Although Bucky was a baby, but he was a little dog. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. So Toys for Tots is awesome. Everybody knows about that. All the information's in your back office, so that should be pretty easy.
How long does that last?
Toys for Tots? So the challenge is only for the month of October, but They said that until they sell out of the jars. So if we end up going into November, they'll keep doing them. But we're gonna sell out in October. I
think we should.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I mean,
it's a great.
Who doesn't?
Everybody
like
loves Toys for Tots. I know, right? Everybody does. Oh, I know one thing I was going to mention about Facebook and Instagram being down yesterday is it did cross my mind when I found out about all of it was, once again, there's that reminder that we need to be collecting emails. I know we get stuff in our back office, but for those people that we talk to on Facebook or that maybe we we do bulk orders and then we get it to them locally or whatever. We want to make sure we have another way to contact people other than just social media. So it just kind of like in my face again about collecting more emails. So yeah, be sure you're collecting phone numbers and emails and all that good stuff. Because if something happened and it went down, I mean, because like we didn't have any notice, it was just down, and I don't think there was any notice. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. There could have been. I'm not on it.
It was a distraction.
What was just that it went down? It kind of panicked everybody. Oh, it was a distraction from the whistleblower thing. Yeah. Okay. I heard that too. So anyway, whatever, we just never know when that kind of thing can happen again. So be sure you're trying to collect other ways of getting people's information instead of just Facebook and Instagram, because that could be scary if it did go down for a long period of time. Let's see what else I had here too. Oh, okay. So this has happened 3 times recently where someone reached out to me and said, oh my gosh, I am either inactive or I'm a social consultant. And they had absolutely no idea. In fact, one of them, I'm going to tell on her, it was my sister. So my sister joined because she wanted the discount on the products. Of course, I would give it to her, but whatever. But she wanted to be able to buy the products and all that good stuff. So she had joined and she says to me, why am I not active? And I said, because you haven't put any sales in. And she goes, yes, I did. I had $250 in sales just a couple of months ago. And we went back and looked, and it was April was the last time that she ordered anything. So I say that to say, be sure that we're not like, I can't possibly be watching everybody's, and neither can y'all. If you're a leader, it's like, it's impossible to just keep watching. I guess you can run reports every day if you want to do that. But these are independent consultants that we just want to remind them to double check their back office to make sure they don't need to put an order in to keep them active, or if they have a team, so that they don't lose their team. So it happened 3 times recently. So that's why I thought, I need to bring that up, because it's a shocker and time is flying by. It just goes so fast. So,
it's October already.
Right. Exactly. Time flies. So you may want to just double check and let people know to, hey, double check that. I know Patty sends out emails. One of the people said that they got Patty's email, but they didn't go right in to place the order, and they didn't realize the time lapse. So, because the time got away from them again. So anyway, just don't want that to happen to anybody that is wanting to make sure that they stay active, or if they have a team or anything like that. So let's see what else. So
what else?
What, do you have anything fantastic you're going to talk? Bonnie's in the house.
Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie, how's it going?
No, I don't have anything to talk about.
So I'm going to give Karen Siddell a shout out. She's been doing a lot of training videos. She has a new,
That's the lady at home office.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Her name is Karen what?
Karen Siddell.
Siddell.
I guess I think that's how you pronounce it. Karen is Karin. But she's doing all kinds of training things, and she's doing kind of an onboarding for new consultants. So again, we can post it in our groups and tell any new consultants that aren't a part of it yet to request to be a part of her. She has a Facebook group. I know we have so many big Facebook groups, but this is a good one to add in fact, I'm going to probably do that before I add them to Consultant Corner, let them go through the first 90 days and, let them go through her training, because she's going to be working with them along with us. So that's cool. So be sure to, it's right now, the link is in What's Hot in Zebraland, but it's a 90-day program. I'm not sure how she's going to filter them out, but hopefully they'll go through that, and then she'll move them on over to Consultant Corner or something like that. So literally feels like we were just in Branson. So true. That is so true. That was in July. Wow. Yeah. Time is just flying by. But October is our busy season. So how is everybody's city and state? Are you guys out and about? Are you able to do live parties and events or any of that stuff? We have the Scarecrow Festival coming up this weekend. It totally crept up on me. I just all of a sudden realized last week that it was this coming weekend. So we've been kind of frantically getting everything, not frantically. I mean, I'm pretty organized, so I have things together, but everything's
Frantically.
organized and ready to go. I've got bundles going and all this kind of stuff. But we did. So you guys, every time I watch PZTV, I see things in the background that I'm like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need to do that. So we found a old door. We went on a hunt Sunday. We found an old door. I don't know if y'all noticed in the PZTV lives, the last one they did, and then this one for Rally. The first one was like a fall. They had the door, they had the chandelier, they had a little table, and they had a fall decor piece. And that was where I first saw it. And I took a picture of it. I'm like, I want that at my next event. And then this time they had the big red wreaths around them. They looked like the DIY. I'm wondering if Monica made those beautiful red wreaths around the chandeliers. And they had 2 of the doors this time. So anyway, so we went and found a door, and I got I got a chandelier. I don't know if it's the same one. I found it on Amazon, and it was like $39. And then the little table, we got it all for like really super cheap because we really literally went into town and just drove around until we found an old door, and we got it at half price. So I'm going to set that up at the very front so that that's like, hopefully that'll be eye catching and draw them in, and I'll put a really cute little accent shade decor and all that kind of stuff on there. So, but anyway, I was curious if anybody else is able to, I know that I've seen people posting that they're doing events. I think I saw Beth and Shannon and Angie was doing some. So that's kind of fun. I love events.
Melina was at
an event.
Oh.
What?
Oh, God. Hendrix Motorsports. I know you don't know what that is, but Hendrix Racing. She was at their office.
Was she? At their office?
They had a Corvette, something or another.
Really?
But it's Hendrix Motorsports.
Oh,
Hendrix
wow.
Racing. Yeah.
That's where the event was?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
I sent a picture of it to a guy I work with.
Yeah.
He recognized the building right away because he's from Carolina.
Oh.
And he's been by the building, so he recognized the building.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Annette says she has 2 in October, and November is full of events. You've had to turn some away. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I did actually have to.
Well, events, people are wanting to get out and spend money, so be ready.
Everybody's
people
talking about it.
Are spending all the money they saved while they were sitting at home all this time.
Right.
They're ready to spend it.
I think people are just ready to get out and spend money
yes.
in person. Yeah, I do believe that to some degree that people are just ready to get out. And I know too that y'all have been, and we experienced it ourselves with Pink Zebra, but the whole shipping thing when it's coming in from overseas and it's stuck out in the boats, they can't even get into the ports and stuff like that.
There's a shortage. There's lots of shortages, which affects everything. And so people just have to be patient because the manufacturing of the products, the ingredients, everything has been slowed down.
Right.
And so prices have increased in my business. And truckers, we don't have enough truckers now to move what products we do have. It's just, you just got to be patient with stuff. I
have a friend who, she's a Cabby rep, Cabby, the clothing, the really nice clothing. And she was telling me that their warehouse is literally at the port in California. And she says that every day they can see the boat that has all of their stuff on it out there, but the boat can't get in. I guess they don't have the manpower to unload the boats and everything fast enough.
There's probably so many boats out there that
maybe that's it too. She's like, they see the boats, they know they're there. It's just they can't get their hands on the products because they're stuck on the boats. But anyway, my point of telling y'all that is to say that I think people are hearing the message loud and clear that if they're shopping for Christmas, they need to get out and get it done early, because waiting last minute this year isn't going to work. Like if you see stuff, you need to get it. And so hopefully, and that's kind of why we're doing bundles this weekend. We're actually going to have little Christmas bags that, we'll sell the whole bundle bag with the soaks and all that kind of stuff in it that they can turn right around and give it as a gift. So Anyway,
Yep.
reminder to everyone here to be kind. And yes, patience is imperative with our goods coming in. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, well, and be kind. Absolutely. Once it gets to port, you got to find someone to unload the boat. Okay, well, there you go.
And then you got to find somebody to ship it. Truckers are in a demand right now. Truck drivers, because
I saw that there was an ad.
There was something we seen on television too.
Yeah, there was an
But
ad
they're having
for
to
it.
pay truckers more money because there's not any truckers.
Right.
Because people are getting paid to sit at home.
Oh, didn't Tom say he had to pay more money to get a place on a boat to make sure we got our stuff over? I mean, it's just
because people are, make sure my container gets on the ship. Here's some money.
It's crazy.
And it's like, oh, this guy's paying extra, so we're going to bump this container because this guy wants to pay more because he wants his stuff bad.
Right.
And so people are getting bumped, and it's not getting here because lots of different reasons. There's reasons why it's not getting here.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I think everybody kind of knows that, but that's the good news is if you're doing events and even parties. So I have another party going on right now, and it's actually an online party. Well, the girl is here local, and so I got her kind of equipped to share with some of her friends, but then they're going online and ordering. Every party that I've had recently has been a big party. It's all been higher dollar amounts and it's not because prices went up. It's because people are buying more to make sure they have it, I guess, to have, because they're afraid of it not being available. So it's kind of crazy, but hey, it's great. So take advantage of it because it's October and it's our busy month.
Yep.
So how about, well, in fact, I had a note here. So y'all heard John probably on our live, I guess it was last week, talking about 20% reduction in e-commerce from some of our peers, and that there's a more dramatic increase in in-person shopping. I still feel like the online stuff, you guys that do the online parties, that's still huge. I feel like that means more of when it's not being pushed. In other words, the person who would typically just go find the website and then place an order. I think that may be what he's talking about. I feel like when you're constantly talking about the product and you're pushing the product, people are still going to buy, whether it's online or not online or in person or whatever. But I do think people are getting out and shopping in person a little more. So they may be doing that instead of just going to the website like they might have before. So just keep it in front of them, whether it's in person or online, keeping it in front of them. I think you guys would all agree it's going to work. So anyway, what else? I really don't have that much to talk about. It's really funny because so today I have a group that's everybody minus Sandy Parkey's legs. So it's all the other legs, right? That I think I've told y'all this before. Tom had told me a long time ago, or Colby even, to focus on all of that because Sandy's already presidential director and she's got tons of directors, that go down the line. So I need to focus on these folks to make sure that they get their training and all that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, I went on today to do this Be the Executive Director challenge that I do. And when I clicked on it, I clicked the wrong button and instead it created a room. And I'm sure you guys are all aware of this and I'm just way behind, but it created a room and allowed us to all go in and see one another. Or if they didn't want to be seen, they could hide their picture. But how cool was that? So now I'm like, okay, well, now we're going to do more training in there. We're going to do more just one-on-one chatting. I know you guys are y'all are probably like, oh my gosh, Dana, where you been? But seriously, I don't play around on Facebook that much. So I learn late sometimes. But anyway, I was so excited for that feature. So create a room and go in there and do some training, and it's fun. It's actually fun because you get to see people and it's not just like this. I know you wouldn't like it because it's like Zoom.
People. No.
It's not that he doesn't love y'all. It's just he just gets nervous, I think, because then he sees that you're there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so funny. You got off because you would have scared me. You would not have scared me. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm loving that now. So now I want to do some more fun trainings. But anyway, so then it kind of got me to thinking, and I said this in that little room, when you do this for a while, you kind of forget that this it's the simple things that people may not be aware of. And so it's kind of like, okay, well then let's talk about, what do we need to be talking about? So anyway, I started making a list and we'll do some more of those kind of trainings going forward. But at the same time, I'm kind of talking as I'm thinking, but at the same time, we have so much training that goes on. I mean, between home office doing with Karen doing all these trainings coming up, we've got the Pink Sapphire group. Anybody that's wanting to be a Pink Sapphire, by the way, if you're looking to be a Pink Sapphire, you're not there yet, and you want to be a part of this Pink Sapphire group that she's got where she goes live and does trainings every week, I think it is. Let me or your upline know so that we can add you to that group. But there's so many
Bonnie wants
trainings.
to do a Facebook party.
I'm so green. I need to learn. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. And Krista has her training. I mean, everybody's got training. So that's why I'm like, you don't want to do too much training. But then again, I know sometimes we forget about some of the very, very, very basics of just, how do you find your customer?
It's just doing it.
Mm-hmm. You got to find this style, though. That
you got to be ready to do it. It's like anything. If you do something and you're not really ready to do it, it's not going to work. Right. Kind of like New Year's resolutions. They never work because it's a day that it starts. You're not really mentally ready for it. Right. So you got to get mentally ready to do something.
But you got to do it.
Then you will more likely do it. And you won't. If you fail, you're going to keep trying until you get it. Yeah. And so it's like my doctor wants me to eat right. I tried to eat right a couple months ago when I went to her, but I didn't work. So this last time she told me just that I need to eat right. And I says, I'm going to try again. Mm-hmm. I am going to try again. I got to make this work. I've only cheated a little bit,
but you're doing so much.
But better. I am doing better.
You just have to decide to do it.
But you got to be mentally ready to tackle it and to do it, and to don't let obstacles stop you, or don't let no stop you. You got to be determined to do it.
And
Facebook, I don't know anything about Facebook, so I'm the wrong person to ask how to do a Facebook party, because I don't even know how to turn this computer on.
That's the truth.
How
there's a whole story behind trying to get him to turn
my phone. If I have problems with my phone, I give it to Dana. I was like, here, my phone's doing this, fix it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
yeah. The other thing I'm going to tell you is that, like today, perfect example, and I have done this in the past, but I had a girl who was practicing going, or she was practicing going. She was doing videos first. She wanted to do videos until she was comfortable. Because I said, then do a video. Just do something. Do a video. So she did a video, and she said, okay, I did a video, but I don't like it. I'm going to do it again. Okay.
Perfect.
Do it. She did it again. Wait. She did it and did it and did it. And finally she says to me, I just can't get it right. I'm not comfortable with this. And that was when I realized, when I first started doing videos and lives, I was so afraid of not being perfect. And that's what we got to let go of. Like, we don't need to be perfect at all. Nothing has to be perfect on here.
If you're not perfect, if you're not perfect, if you're perfect, you're not human.
Right.
We're human.
Right.
We're gonna make mistakes.
We want to set a good example, and we want it to look right, and we want to do the right things if we're trying to set a certain whatever.
You want to look real.
But you definitely want to look real. And you know what? Like I told her, I said, okay. She said, well, I stumbled on a couple of words. I said, fine. I mean, perfect. I stumble all the time on words, but the key is to just keep going and then just put it out there. Because you know what? People are going to love your imperfections. And you know what? If they don't, then
they are.
Who cares? Right? They're not the people that you want to be watching you anyway. So, but yeah, so do it. And then don't worry about being perfect. Just do it. Just get out there and do it. But yes, Facebook parties are awesome. And everybody, there's different ways of doing them. Krista's got a way that is like boom, boom, boom. It's very organized, and she can do several at one time.
How would you start that? You start a group, and you add people to a group, and
it just depends on what you're doing. So
do a party.
Yeah, I am so old school because I'm not on Facebook a whole lot, but yeah. So I've actually taken a Facebook. I've created myself a group, and in my group I have all the images, and then I change them out each season. But I have all the images. So I have images for soaks. I have images for sprinkles. I have images about how to. I have videos in there and all kinds of stuff. And then when I do the party, like I'll start off day one, it'll be, and I only do a party for 5 to 7 days, but day one will be all about the company or my experience in the company. And then the next day is all about sprinkles, and the next day. So I just kind of, and this is, like I said, I just do posting because you can go and schedule all your posting now in Facebook. You don't have to.
Because you just do a party and invite them to your website.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So the group is just for me. That's where I hold everything. And then when they want to do a party, you can do it in a group or an event. In a group, it's good because it can stay open if they want it to. An event eventually,
Well, this
when
is
the
your
event
party
goes by.
you're doing, right?
I don't do my own parties though on events.
Uh,
That was just a holding place for all my graphics is in a group that I do. And I can practice doing my, lives and stuff in there too. And then at the end of the week, like usually on a Thursday, I'll go live and I'll share some of the stuff with them. But again, I keep mine mine is like simple. So, and I don't do a ton of them. Whereas I know some of these other people that do a lot of them do really, 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 really awesome. Oh, that's so funny. Beth, I don't know if y'all can all see that, but that's so cool. It showed up on my screen, or maybe it's just for us. We miss you too. We're doing good. Thank you.
She wanted us to see
I know, that's so sweet. I love that. So anyway, yeah, there's so many different ways, and we just need to give you like the different options so that you can choose what works best for you. And that's kind of what I did with the parties. I just kind of figured out what I was comfortable doing. I'm not on Facebook a lot, so once my post goes in and I may check it once or twice a day. I'm not.
Okay, so Facebook party, you got to have a host. You can't have your own Facebook party.
You could have your own. You could have your own.
But you need some.
You want to have a host
because your friends they can do their party
so you
with their
do,
group.
Yeah, you could do a mystery party, like a mystery host where you're the host to start off and you get them to invite people. And then they, maybe whoever invites the most people, they get to be the host, or you do a drawing. I mean, that's the thing is there are so many different ways.
Put your friends in this group and get them to invite their friends into this group, and you can have lots of people.
A big party.
And have a big party.
Or you could do it in your VIP group and just keep something going all the time and consistently do a mystery host kind of thing, which I kind of do that.
We just need to get people to do it. So need to just make it simple.
Right.
Simple to do one.
Right. Right.
And then
there's so
do them, they'll grow and learn.
Yeah. I do miss you. I miss you too. That keeping the graphics in one group in one little, it's just my group, but it's so great because I can just go grab it when I need it. And then I can set up I can schedule my posts when I want them. And then I just have to remember to go in and check, once or twice a day when I have a party going on to see if anybody's commented so that I could respond. And so and then I go live for 30 minutes and tell them about the product and a little bit more live, some of my favorite things and answer questions, that kind of thing. So it's easy peasy, but like I said, there are so many ways. There's not a wrong way at all. There's just not. So it's great. And I love in person because you can do so many different things. Like we were talking at Rally when they were counting how many pink zebra things I had in the living room. Yeah. And I said that I actually do that at parties. When I have a party if I have it at the house, I'll do a prize for whoever can guess or see all of the pink zebra things. Cause I have things that don't have simmering lights under them. Maybe they have a plant in it. I try to show all the different ways that you can show pink zebra. So it's kind of fun for me. It's fun for me. So, what are you going to do? So anyway, there's so many ways, but anybody who is really good at this kind of thing, Krista, when we get off here, Beth, any of you guys, if you want to maybe post again in Peeps, the link or anything that you've done on training or whatever, maybe we've got it down below somewhere and we can boost it up to the top so that everybody can kind of see it. Cause we have a lot of new people. So that's a good idea to go through and boost some of that stuff up. I do like to go in and clear out. Like I know we welcome people when they join the group, and then I go in towards the end of the month and I clear it out so that some of this other stuff bumps to the top. So, and then I try the daily things, Monday through Friday. It's just things to keep us thinking. And I love that you guys are commenting and giving me feedback and giving everybody else feedback on different ideas and things like that. So I don't know if you've even paid attention to those. It's about 9:15. I have a post that goes out. I just schedule
Working.
it every week. I
Busy
know you are.
working.
You're busy working. You're not on Facebook. So anyway, that's that. So anybody have anything super exciting going on? I know that it is fall, so I'm sure people are working on promotions. I know of a couple of people that are working on a couple. So that's exciting. I know we just had the big recruiting push, and so that was fun. Hopefully you guys are, I have noticed. So there's been a couple of people that have seen some of my posts recently that are talking about coming back to Pink Zebra. So that's kind of cool. I wish I'd have known before the big recruiting push, because they could have gotten a discount on the kit, but that's okay. Hey, yeah, maybe they don't need a discount. But anyway, so yeah, it's we're in the season. We're in it. We're in it.
Yep. It finally made it.
Mm-hmm. And it'll fly by.
Yep. So get out there and do your thing.
PZTV is going to be Goya. PZTV is going to be every week in November. And apparently there's going to be new stuff every week. So, wow, that's cool. That's cool.
That is.
Mm-hmm. But other than that.
Well, I mean, it is cool, but it's not cool.
No, it's very cool.
Well, I mean, it's nice they came out with it all at one time. That way everybody can order everything they want, not order something once a week.
But you know what?
That's just me.
I'm telling you, this group, meaning Pink Zebras, love new stuff. I don't think we ever get tired of new stuff.
Once a week.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how it goes. I bet you there'll be something in there every week that we're going to want. Goya! I believe there will be. It's going to be fun. So anyway, I don't know are there any challenges y'all want to talk about? I didn't ask ahead of time. Actually, I wasn't absolutely sure we were going live, and I couldn't remember if they were doing any kind of training. We didn't get to go live at the beginning of September because they did something that night. It was right at PZTV. Yeah. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to reschedule. So we'll just wait till November because there's so much going on. I don't know about you guys, but there is so much going on. I have a hard time keeping up. That's part of the problem with it being in our back office and on Facebook. And if you miss it in Facebook and blah, blah, blah. So luckily I have friends out there that you guys actually message me and say, hey, did you see? So that I know stuff is happening. So thank you. You know who you are.
Me?
No, it's not you. Oh. You don't know. You don't tell me when stuff is going on.
Oh, I thought she was thanking me.
No.
Dang.
No. I just found out today too, by the way, that I didn't know this. Maybe somebody said it and I just didn't catch it, but that during reunion, when we had Kelly Northcott for the leader part of it, that wasn't, that y'all didn't see that. Like that, not everybody, if you weren't at reunion, you didn't see that. I had no idea. So I'm going to try to get a couple of people to get with me so that we can, in fact, volunteers, anybody else that took good notes, that we could do a quick call, not tonight, but we could do a quick call and make some notes so that we could go live and share, because there's a lot of, I had no idea that people did not get that.
Twice or just morning and afternoon?
She was there for the whole day for leaders.
Okay.
Yeah. But I didn't know that people like our Canada friends that couldn't be there didn't get the training, and it wasn't videotaped. So if anybody has notes, please, 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 will you let me know so we can get together? Because I have notes, but I don't have enough, and I'm not going to remember far back. So, but I would love to share some of that. So let's do something so that, because that was good information. Kelly Northcott has some good information. So I know some people have taken her training and whatnot, but anyway. And then the other thing I would like for us to do too is, and I'll post this, but I want to do a little challenge where everybody just does a quick video again to share what your story is. Just a quick video that we post on Peeps, because I'm hearing that as well, that we kind of haven't been hearing stories, because like Rally, not a big group. Like, remember when we did the big rooms?
I miss big rallies.
I know, me too. Me too.
I miss that.
But we all
reunion.
We got to pick people to share their stories, and we don't have that kind of time because we're tied in with home office, and we got to time it all correctly. And unless you start early and blah, blah, blah. So I thought maybe we just get people to share their stories on Peeps, and because everybody loves to hear the stories. I know we have the zebra thing on the newsletter, but I think sometimes people miss that too. So anyway, it's just a thought. I just, I like to hear the stories, and I like it when we're all Scent Club. Oh my gosh. So I'm not going to say what it is, but it has been amazing. And this month, I'm like, I was so, this month made me happy. Made me happy. Did you see what I got? Yeah, because I showed it at Rally because everybody that was, because most of the people in Houston got theirs, and there were several people that weren't signed up for Scent Flirt yet. Scent Flirt. Oh, wait. I think that's what she meant, was her Scent Flirt.
She may have a
she may have been her Scent Club. I'm sorry, Beth. I may have misunderstood. You might have been talking about your Scent Club.
Hell yeah.
But Scent Flirt was amazing this month too. And hopefully we got some people that have signed up for it now, because this month was so good. And then what was the other thing? Definitely do if y'all aren't. It's a game changer. Started with 4. Oh, she was talking about her Scent Club. Sorry, I totally. Uh-oh. Did it go? Did we lose you guys? Can't post comments to some destinations. I don't know what that means. Let us know. I'm not sure if we lost you. No, I'm still showing it in the page. Maybe it just disappeared for a minute. No, okay, sorry, Beth. So you were talking about your Scent Club. So we totally need to do that as well. In fact, I think at Be the Change, we will be doing a little something on the Scent Club. So you might want to be prepared. But speaking of Be the Change, we only have a few spots left. So if you've been thinking about it, but you haven't signed up yet, be sure to do that, because we only have limited space in that room and we can't grow any bigger. And we keep it to a fairly intimate number because we want to get to know everybody and we want it to be that way. So anyway, that's going to be around oh my gosh, that's going to be around the corner. Christy and I just met last week to discuss our speakers. We have an outside speaker coming in, so I'm excited.
Well, good.
I know, I'm excited. So anyway, if you haven't signed up for that and you're interested, it is 7th and 8th, or I can't remember what the dates are. It's a Friday, Saturday, second week of January. It's all day Friday, half a day Saturday. And it's here in Houston. We do it at the Westin Houston downtown, which is right across from Minute Maid Park, which is our baseball field. And it's fun. This will be year 5. So that's kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's all about just getting the year started off with a bang. So anyway, all right, that's it. I don't have anything else. What y'all got? Somebody received their Scent Flirt today. I'm glad I didn't say what it was, because she was talking about her Scent Club. So, oops. Yeah, the Scent Club has been big for a lot of people, which is awesome. I've not jumped on that bandwagon just yet. I'm still trying to get people to sign up for Scent Flirt. And I think with this month, it's going to take off a little bit faster because they did so good. Okay, we're back. Beth said hi. She's back. All right, Beth, you're going to have to watch all that last part, because I was just talking about you. All right. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about, or questions, or anything you want to share, or anything like that before we go? We're going to go eat. Oh, it's frozen again. All right.
Crap. Frozen.
Oh, well, that's okay. I don't know why. It could be my computer. Who knows? Maybe it's Facebook.
Yep.
I don't know. But anyway, all right, you guys, we're going to just go ahead and sign off. We appreciate you being here. And, if you've got any topics or anything that you really want us to delve into, because otherwise I just talk about kind of what is on my mind. And I know that's not necessarily what y'all want to hear. So if there's ever any topics, let us know. Or if there's somebody out there that you want to hear from that we can bring in live with us, let us know that too, because we'd be happy to ask. Right?
Fantastic.
All right. You guys have a great month. This is the big month. So push hard and make it happen. This is, we still got tons of product. Luckily, right? We're doing good. So it's a big month. So make it happen. And we will talk to you later.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye, Duane.
Bye, Duane.